America Meditating Radio Show, we collect wisdom, inspire each other, and empower hearts 24/7. Hi, I'm Sister-Jenna. Join me and guest on Blog Talk Radio as we amplify stories that compel us to be more for ourselves and everyone else around us.
Blaylock Dialysis Center is a convenient state-of-the-art dialysis center in the Houston area, run by Dr. Panakin Patel. Relax in a comfortable environment while receiving quality care. Serving adults 18 to geriatrics, we are here to help you. Call 713-463-6611 for more information, or visit us at our website at www.blaylockdialysiscenter.com. Blaylock Dialysis Center, where helping you get well is our priority.
Do you like to meditate? Have you tried to meditate? Have you struggled with meditation? Why don't you visit one of the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Center? Visit brahmakumaris.org. The Meditation Museum in Silver Spring, Maryland offers a variety of courses and activities to make your life go a whole lot smoother. Located at 9525 Georgia Avenue, you will be able to experience the beautiful silence that's in the space. There are courses in Raj Yoga meditation, positive thinking, stress-free living, and personal development classes. For more information, call us at 301-588-0144 or visit us online at meditationmuseum.org.
Get off the grid and step inside your heart. Sister Jenna guides you through a powerful, encouraging, and motivating meditation that allows you to let go and become aware of you, regain strength, power, and peace.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to America Meditating Radio. I just got back from New York, and it was really cold over there, and had a wonderful time at our retreat center in the Catskills Peace Village. Lots of the senior yogi members were up there for sort of their spiritual time together and a little bit of reflection on their intention and sense of self. I just came away with the strong realization of just how important our thoughts are, and have we even thought this year to gift ourselves the thought of pure wishes and good feelings? I mean, just imagine it's the holiday time, everyone's in shopping season, and everybody's thinking about what to get the ones that they loved, what they can get as a special gift for the folks that they love a lot. And I'm saying the gift of good wishes and pure feelings. Is there anyone in your life currently that you're not getting along with very well? And when they emerge in your thoughts, your heart restricts. Like you don't feel confident. You don't feel your vibrant self like when you look at a 2-year-old child. And those feelings that emerge inside of you, which are your own feelings, but the child's vibrations, the baby's vibrations remind you that these feelings live inside. And so similarly, when I go in front of someone and the feelings aren't the same as looking at a 1-year-old or a baby, I feel resentment, I feel unsafe, I feel negative, maybe jealous, maybe critical when they're in front of me, judgmental. So would it be safe to say that those thoughts are also inside of me? And so for the holiday season, am I willing to give myself the thought of these pure feelings and good wishes so that I can be me and I can be love and I can be the purity that I was born in? And so for the holiday season, looking at the power of the thoughts and how thoughts build inside of consciousness, where these thoughts eventually begin to define who we walk around either thinking who we are or we walk around the place projecting something that we want others to think that we are, or we tend to walk around being someone else and just never feeling truthful. And so, is the quality of love the foundation of our spirit? And why is it something that is so natural in our beings can seem so unnatural at times, where it's really difficult for us to be able to appreciate just our own growth and development. So welcome, everyone. You're listening to America Meditating Radio. Stay tuned. We're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with transformational artist Shawn Gallaway. Is going to be talking to us about I Choose Love. But before I get Shawn on the air, let's do what we do best here. Just do a little reflection. Let's do a little inward journey for our country and ourselves. Here is Here and Now by Carmen Warrington.
Here and now. These two meditation practices allow you to be present in the here and now. Not in the past, worrying about things that are over. Not in the future, worrying about things that might be. Right in the present. Because right here and right now, you're okay. Let's begin with here. So make sure you're sitting comfortably and close your eyes or leave them half open if you wish. Begin by having a sense of where you are. Are you outdoors or are you in a building? Feel the temperature of this environment. Listen to the sounds in the distance. And what do you hear nearby? Notice everything without judging it, without commenting in your mind. Now sense your body, starting with your toes and slowly working your way up. Become aware of the soles of your feet and your ankle bones. Feel the bend in your knees. Feel where your hands are and whether your fingers are curled over or straight. Feel where your body makes contact with the furniture. Notice the curve in your spine, in your lower back, middle of your back, the curve in your neck. Notice the angle of your head and whether your teeth are together or slightly apart. Feel the texture of your clothing on your skin. Notice the temperature of your body. Sense the weight of your legs and your arms, your head. Sense the weight of your whole body. Notice how still your body is. And how calm you are. Be present to your body here in this place for a few more moments. Rest in the stillness.
Welcome back. Isn't that beautiful? Being in the Here and Now by Carmen Warrington out of Australia. You're listening to America Meditating Radio, and today we have the proud privilege to welcome Shawn Gallaway. Shawn is a singer-songwriter, transformational artist, workshop facilitator, and author of the book I Choose Love. He has traveled throughout the world sharing his message of healing through the arts and branding transformational music, which is music with a purpose to awaken the collective heart of humanity to love. His I Choose Love song and global movement continues to encircle the world over, igniting the hearts of people everywhere to consciously move with love in their lives. World and social change leaders like Nobel Peace Prize Laureates and activist Archbishop Emeritus Desmund Tutu have also embraced the song I Choose Love, reaffirming in their own mission its spirit and calling. Shawn has completed and released his 6th CD on the way, which includes the theme song for our friends at unify.org. Shawn, welcome to America Meditating Radio.
Thank you, sister-jenna. It's great to be here.
What a nice theme. I Choose Love. How did that emerge out of you? What was going on in your life at that time?
Well, I wrote that song right after 9/11, back in 2001. And for me, it was a collective call for humanity. If we continue to create from fear, we're going to get more of 9/11. And that's, primarily that's exactly in some ways what we've done as a collective, and yet there's a lot of us who in that moment chose to step into love. And that was my song. To me, it was an obvious choice for me personally and for humanity. Which way do you guys want to go? We can go to love or fear, and here's the outcome if you go with love, and here's the outcome if you go with fear.
Fear, right. Now, what's been inspiring you to write music such as this? Because as an artist, we have so many choices. We can go to heavy metal stuff that's destroying our consciousness, or words that are just so negative. Like, what was it in you? Was there just, is this just the calling, or did you just decide that this is the kind of music you want to make for the rest of your life?
Well, I was living in Nashville, and I was going through a very tough time of how can music I have to feel it, and it has to be something that has purpose. And I was writing commercial country music, and it was just flatlining for me. And I did a seminar. It was called ISA, the Institute for Self-Actualization. And I began to saying, why aren't people writing about how to heal? And so that was and I started writing songs for my own healing. And that's when I started really writing great songs. They were, very personable to me, but then they were also reaching out and touching other people's hearts. And so that's how I started. It was the introduction to my spiritual path, and continues to be that way for me. I tell people it's like sometimes I'll write songs and it'll take me a couple of years to catch up to what I've written because it's for my own healing,
Right, exactly,
so, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you were to write a song for America now, what would be the title? I Choose Love?
What? Well, that would be one of them, but I've written another song called Wake Up America. And it's on the Way CD, and it's just we're being presented with a choice, which is what love is. I Choose Love is all about, and it's the awareness of either we wake up or we lose it, and it's that black and white now. I feel like consciousness has taken us to the point where it's like you're going to be in a lot of pain, a lot more pain, if you do not choose the loving path.
Okay, so as easy as that sounds, Shawn, so many of us are consumed by fear, depression, a sense of disheartenment, a lot of unpredictability. Is just a global epidemic. And a conversation I've been having with a lot of individuals is that we're also in a very high, acute age of deception, whether it's definitely self-deception, but we're also witnessing deception in front of our eyes through leaders, through people, and we feel powerless. And why is it that we don't seem to realize that we do have a choice to choose power such as love, so that we don't need to go the other route of deceiving people to get our own self-serving sort of needs that are just so temporary. And the consequence of those self-serving behaviors or intentions are so long-lasting on a karmic level. Share with our listeners, how can we go about transforming our thinking or finding the courage to change that fear or hopelessness or deception into love?
Well, the first thing is it always starts with choice, and a lot of people aren't even aware that they have the choice to choose love or fear. So I always tell people, all right, you have a choice, and understand that when you choose love, what you're doing is, I call it, you're activating your heart. And when we activate our heart, everything that is unlike love in our lives begins to come up so that we can look at it and transform it. And what we're seeing right now on a mass scale is that all of that, I would call it its darkest before the dawn. And as we activate our hearts, we're seeing the worst of the worst come forward so that we can transmute it and heal it. Now, the idea of deception is really interesting here because I have been through that understanding of and the pain of feeling deceived by, one of the biggest challenges in my life was with, the Catholic Church, and coming through that process and feeling a lot of deception in that. And what choosing love does is gives you the ability to activate your heart and your power. And when you call back your own power and your own sense of self, then you can put that into a voice. And that clarifies your ability to see what is deceptive and what is loving. So it's really about empowering yourself to really say, okay, this is truth. This feels like love and truth to me. This feels like fear and manipulation and deception. And again, what do I want to empower in my life? So I think we're really at a crossroads in humanity where it's like, to really heal, we have to empower ourselves, to give ourselves permission to heal, to understand the transformational process. It's not easy. It takes a tremendous amount of courage to start to look at the shadows that we have both individually and collectively and ancestrally, and to begin to heal that. And there's many, many people all over the planet that are doing that deeper work, but, we need more now. And that's why I say, wake up. Wake up. We do have a choice. We can choose love, and we can come together in community to support each other as we go through the depths of this emotion and change that we have yet to integrate, and very important time to come together with this,
I agree. You had the high honor of being present for the showing of your I Choose Love music video during the bestowing of the 2009 International Freedom Award, by the Civil Rights Museum to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Tell us about that experience and what it meant to you to have your work recognized in such a way.
Well, first of all, it was such a high honor to be asked to come and do that. And it was interesting because I was in London, England, playing a gig over there, and I actually had to fly back for a day and a half to be present in Memphis and then fly back to do the rest of the gig. So it was such a high honor, and to be a part of that, a real acknowledgement that this song has an impact that's it's just transformative. I can't tell you how many people have sent me emails saying, when I'm really in the thick of the depression or the hopelessness, I put that song on and it brings me back to heartfulness and coherence and reminds me, okay, I do have a choice. I do not have to go down that dark path. So being in that and honored in that way, it was just an amazing experience, and it's a lifelong honor. It was amazing.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
So how is the CD doing, I Choose Love? And I know that it's also a book.
Yeah, and it's an interesting book because it's an art book, and the song I Choose Love is a part of a CD called I Choose Love, and there are songs and paintings that I've done with the songs that take people through the transformational process, of getting the calling. It's like, okay, I'm in so much pain, and now I need to take a look here, and that walking through that, finding forgiveness for myself and others, anchoring in with the what I would call the divine love or the heart of the heavens, and then coming to that place of complete communion with the source. So this CD has been out since 2003, and it's helped a lot of people really heal and come back to their peacefulness, and it continues to do that, and it's such an honor. And the thing that I like the most about it is that it's music that it's not meditative music. It's like kind of like when in the 70s in the John Lennon song Imagine, that kind of a song had such a worldwide impact. And these are songs that really speak to the heart of humanity and can help people heal.
I love that. So leave us with some information as to how best we can get a copy, or if you're performing anywhere, is there somewhere that we can go to find you?
Yeah, you can go to ShawnGallaway.com. It's ShawnGallaway.com. And my events page is on there. You can get the I Choose Love song on many different digital sites, and you can also get the song on with the I Choose Love CD on my website. And yeah.
Beautiful. Any dreams for 2017?
Well, it's interesting. I think we're at a time of critical care, and I would suggest that people really drop into their place and understand that we are in global transformation, and that continue the spiritual practices that keep you centered, and understand that we can, support this process by staying in tune with our own process, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
I love that one. Shawn Gallaway, thank you so much for joining us on the air, and we're going to wish you continued success.
Well, thank you, Sister Jenna. It's been an honor, yeah.
We definitely, and I think your website is Shawn, SHAWN, Gallaway, GALLAY?
AWAY.
AWAY. Okay, so that's Shawn Gallaway, GALLAWAY, everyone, and you can definitely get some of his music and find out what Shawn's been up to. So we're going to end the show with one of your songs, and hopefully our producer will be able to find it. And I think that we should end it today with I Choose Love. Take care, everyone, and have a very, very happy holidays.
I can see tears, I see a choice, love or fear. What do you choose? I can see peace, or I can see war. I can see sunshine, or I can see a storm. What do you choose? No, I choose the love with freedom and pride. see caring or poverty. So what do you choose? I can see gardens, or I can see bombs. I can see